Yeah, David Dread of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to Lion Voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here, hear me now. Yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
Yo, this is Plaga Benz and time have come. The lion tell them one story. This is the Lion's Voice. Stay tuned.
Well, Lion Voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion Voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion Voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion Voice, got to show the people them the light. Lion Voice. Yeah. Haile Selassie, living legend. Where they set thrones of judgment, thrones in the house of the great King David. Pray for the peace of the people. Well, just get this in your brain. And them got to fall like rain. Why are they falling? Let me explain. Well, them got you stung in them shackles and them chains. Well, just get this in your brain. And them got to fall like rain. Why are they falling? Let me explain. Hey, them got you stung in them shackles and them chains. Well, who go bust them big gun fake come that short boy brain? Who come bring them crack come down in the lane? Who designed the drugs the youths are pushing their veins? Well, tell me who a prophet of the people's their pain? Ask them Babylon, them what is their aim? Why they treat the ghetto youths, them really should a shame. The lion from the tribe of Judah break our chain. That's why the wicked man them get in fire and a flames. Yeah, just get this in your brain. Well, front to us a son was born and a child was given.
I want to ask you a question. Have you got your book? Haile Selassie's Ethiopia Volume 1, The Rise of the Priest Warrior King. I've read the book in its entirety, and I must say it's very inspirational, very informative, and very historical, right?
Them call him Ras Tafari when he was born, rain fall from sky. Them call him Ras Tafari when he was grown in airplanes he fly. They call him Ras Tafari, the lion break the chain, weep not, don't cry. Them call him Ras Tafari, read the Revelation chapter 5 verse 5. Then born near the city of Harar, the inspiration for Bob Marley's guitar. People crowd him like some big superstar. It no matter if England. Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Glory and honor in the name of His chosen Queen, Empress Waziri Menen. My name is Kwasi Bansu, aka the Chazmatch Kwasi, aka Ras Kwasi, aka the Reading Ras, aka the Pan-African Happy Man. I'm a creative industry attorney, I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an actionist, and right now I am the host of Lion Talk Live. Welcome to the Lion Voice Network, and welcome to Lion Talk Live, where we interview frontline workers in the Ras Tafari and the Pan-African community. Tonight we have a legendary guest. Every now and then we are able to sit down with the legends who helped us to forge the pillars
on which we stand, and tonight is one of those nights. So this is going to be a special night this evening. We have Reggae Month coming up. Tomorrow is Reggae Rebel Salute, which is the longest running roots reggae festival in Jamaica. 30 years. Big up Tony Rebel. We'll see if we can get Tony Rebel on. I know he's busy right now. But we have Rebel Salute, which is about the preservation of reggae music. So tonight we're going to talk about where this thing started, because Ras Tafari was in the midst, and we have one of the Ras Tafari brethren who was there, who lived it as a musician, the transition from ska to rocksteady to reggae. So we're going to talk about all of that tonight, family. It's going to be mighty. I want to just take time before we get started to big up the Lion Pride. If you subscribe to the channel, you are part of the Lion Pride. We have 2,121 fire angels around the earth who have joined the Lion Pride. We're very happy. We are growing slowly but surely. We have 11 fire angels who have joined the Patreon. So I want to big up the Lion Pride on Patreon. We're building a community here in the digital space. We're building a family of like-minded individuals who are about the building of Zion, who are about Rastafari, Pan-African. We're cultivating man to lead a prosperous Rastafari future. We're allowing the lions and the lionesses to tell their stories. So I have to, before we get into anything, I have to big up our Lion Pride on Patreon and those who have invested their dollars monthly to help us to elevate the content and to continue to bring the content on a consistent basis. Big up Lion Pride on Patreon. Big up the Lion Pride. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button so we can join us on this journey. We have to also big up Ramia King Design, our sponsor for the channel. They have these tumblers. Big up Raslage, Ramia King Design. You'll see me sipping from this. We live it, family. So support I&I. We have to support the ones who support I&I. It's called Collective Security, circulating the Rastafari, the Pan-African dollar. That is what we're about over here. So big up Raslage, big up CMAS, another sponsor, and all of the sponsors for contributing, because again, we're building an ecosystem, we're building a community here on the second largest search engine on the planet, aka YouTube. So we're not going to delay too much longer, family, because we have a mighty guest. We have a guest who is, we don't throw around the word expert, but we have to use that word tonight. Expert keyboardist. Man, we can build rhythm like you're breathing, like you're sipping on water. You can just build a rhythm. The song that played at the beginning of the episode was created by our guest this evening. It's a man who was one of the first musicians in the birthing of Jamaica's music. He was there, worked with Lee Scratch Perry. He's a man that know Bob Marley personally. We're going to talk about that too, family. He's a producer. Produced on some legendary music in the annals of history. Most young people don't know him. That's why it's a treasure for I to really have this guest today. He's also a philanthropist. We're going to get into the non-profit work and the charitable work, the governor, the Congress, all kind of people. Anywhere him go, him walk with that integrity of work. Him work speak for itself. We're talking about a legendary brethren who, you name the superstars of reggae's golden era, and him know them personally. We're going to go deep, family. So make sure if you have questions, you put them in the chat. Family, who me I talk about? Me I talk about the great Ras Joe Cooper. Welcome.
Go ahead.
Yes, Lion Voice. We've been waiting on this one here. Really give thanks. We have Lion Pride, a Chadin, big up Rothschild in the comments. You know, so the Lion Pride family are chatting little by little. But we want to welcome them. Just please introduce yourself and, you know, where you were born. And then let's talk about, you know, how I came to embrace Rastafari.
Well, I'm a born at Spanish Town, right in the dispenser quarters across from the prison in Spanish
Okay.
as I you see. My father was the dispenser at the hospital. My mother was the nurse. See? No, my mother played keyboard, piano, and my father's sister played piano. She was a teacher, and everybody know her at Kingston, you know, St. Louis Church. And she my mother was the first keyboard teacher. So among the keyboard teacher was Arvid Bedford, who we grew up and we moved to Kingston. And we moved, no, we moved Port Antonio. And Arvid Bedford was living with us as a dispenser. He was one of my first keyboard to play the Cheeks.
Okay.
Jazz and them thing there. And then now, Noel Dexter, OD, well-known Jamaican piano teacher and piano virtuosity. Him teach me piano too.
Okay.
He come
What year are we talking about here? Just to set some context. What year are we talking about?
between 53. I started playing piano around 4 or 5.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my mother was a grade 5 piano player, but I think when she got married, she gave up her piano history and decided that I was going to be it. So everybody in the family was for a little bit, you have to play piano. So when it came to me now, it was like 2 scales or else.
Wow.
And if I didn't play it, you know, I'd get treatment. So
We have to fix it up for the modern audience.
yes,
You can understand the language the Ella use, you know?
yes. So music was really a very important part of my life, you know, from small, really. Well, first, well, it's a long story. Bottom line is, I played at a stage first. The first man who got up off him keyboards that make a jam with that man was Ike Bennett back in Port Antonio.
Who was that? Say that name again.
Ike Bennett.
Ike Bennett, not Mikey Bennett.
No, Ike Bennett. Ike Bennett is a legend, man. He's a keyboard store, you know.
Okay.
Eh,
So everyone, I want people to take out them pen and them paper tonight, you know, because you're going to hear some names called that are pillars in the music. Myself, I learned tonight. So take out your pen and paper, get your snacks them ready, you know, because we're going deep. All right, so we talk about Ike Bennett was the first to let the eye on a stage.
Yeah, and he became, when I moved to Kingside around 1964, so from Port Antonio. And Ike Oxbrown is our next guitarist. I don't know if them know of what the man a legend was, Oxbrown and Ike. And we all moved to Kingston around that time, around 64, 63, and Ike and Ox ended up playing with Mighty Vikings. And Ike talking about them, Ike Bennett and the Crystalite. He recorded, I don't know if you remember that name, they had 2 hits.
No.
And that's when them called me and to come play to play the Mighty Vikings. And
Mighty Vikings.
the Mighty Vikings. Them days Marley and the Mighty Vikings was the 2 biggest band in Jamaica, in Kingston, with Scatterlights and come on, my cook and that. Why I don't feel so much.
So Scatterlights, okay, give us the main bands that were running the place.
Yeah, Scatterlights, Tama Cook and Tama Cook, Byron Lee, Mighty Viking.
Okay. And what kind of music were they playing at this time?
Well, I was playing everything, but I mean, the truth is American music was playing on the radio, R&B and blues and everything, you know. In fact, I want to tell you, jazz is what really birth is reggae DNA, you know. Because what ended up happening is that in the early days with the Tama Cook and Scatterites and them and it's blues and jazz that really was playing.
Okay.
The ship of them is who used to bring in records from New Orleans, the man who worked on ships. When they came back home, they would bring them records to the sound system guys.
Okay.
And the man them would play it. You see, them days, radio was really BBC or local radio in Kingston, yeah, cable radio, called Radio Fusion.
Yes.
And it was a box in their house.
Okay.
So
no Jamaican music was playing on the radio them time there.
no, you see, no, don't we get Jamaican? I'm gonna tell you what side the Jamaican radio play is man that Duke Reed had a liquor store, liquor business. He was one of the biggest liquor businesses in Jamaica. I used to sell him liquor. When I used to work for that days I like you, I'm gonna get well, Duke Reed had a show called the Trigger Ride Hour.
Okay.
And he also had a sound system.
Okay.
And
I knew Duke Reed personally, is what you're saying.
Yeah, Duke Reed was first and Bridget. I'm sure how me and Duke Reed become good friends, right? When me come, nah, I got it. Boy, I can't be weird as how me said.
Legendary Duke Reed was his personal brethren.
Yeah, man.
We're going to go deep. Tell us the story, please.
Well, after me come off of the ship, me talk about on board that ship. My man was one of the first young man ever get hired on that cruise ship.
Okay.
So what ended up happening was we spent about a year on the cruise ship, and then we came back home. The competition was between my band and Fab Five. No, not called Fab Five, the band Fab Five. And the reason that the ship had 5 bands and them fired 3 bands. And they was came to Jamaica looking for a band to replace that 3 band. So the end competition ended up between us and Fab Five. They chose us and we played jazz as well. They didn't play jazz.
And what was the name of the band again at this time?
My band, the name of my band was the Surplus Soul Aggregation.
Okay, say that again.
The Surplus Soul Aggregation.
Surplus Soul Aggregation.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously.
And we got hired to go on this ship in Florida. That's sailed from Miami to Freeport. That's on back road, that circuit, right?
Okay.
So when I came back from that ship, I had to get a job. Because them days of music is in the hotel with a residency, or you have played Marley, they get weekly pay, and Mighty Vikings, they get weekly pay. Musicians want to smile, you know what I mean? For real. So I got a job working with an import department of Bride and Evening. It was a competitive, it was mutual brokers, a company of mutual brokers. We imported all this stuff, food products, all kind of stuff. I used to have like 3 big thick books. And we used to say we can import a pin to an anchor. But we also sell liquor. So I became a liquor salesman. And that's how we meet Duke Reed as a liquor salesman.
Okay. And this is before you embrace Rastafari.
Yeah, but the young boy them years about when I'm in 20s.
Okay. What year was this? This was the 60s or 70s?
70 or 71. Around 71.
Okay. So 1971, a
Yep.
young Joe Cooper meets with the legendary Duke Reed as a liquor salesman. And then how did the relationship develop?
Because how we became friends now. One Christmas, Duke Reed trust up a whole heap of liquor. And when Christmas done, him just declare bankruptcy. The man guy was a policeman, you know. That's the point. He was like a gold star for him shoulder, for him chest, and him gun belt, you know. And him gun, you know. You feel that way, you know. What can I do? So you just say like nothing business the boy with a bankruptcy and just open back in that boy name. But him did so much business. When I said that was the kind of man. But that was 400 cases of wind cannons, small, 400 cases of lard and some gin and then we don't do with that anymore. Truck load, you know, because two radio program was so popular. And the countryman them come in to town to buy liquor from Duke Reed. Duke Reed
Okay.
have, let me show you something. The man is have soda and thing out on the sidewalk and the street, you know. And you sell Alma with some light out there, you know, and a man now take one in a bus. The man that and you take one soda. So how man do we become friend now is that he could only buy liquor, cash at the law, COD. Yeah, that's when the liquor come, him pay cash and he get it. Now what happened to me now is that me and him work a deal where he would buy the liquor from me. But through me and the truck man, niece was friend. The truck man would deliver the liquor like on a Thursday. And me wouldn't come back to the next week, Tuesday. You know? And we would not get a chance to sell liquor without having to pay COD because the truck man I'm ready.
Yes.
So we used to give a little leeway. So through that, we used to guess what? Every Thursday, you come and spend the whole day with me, I record. And that's something I do, get together. I do find out some of their music. Every Thursday and Saturday, we spend the whole day, I record. No people, John Holt, Marcus, me and Tyrone, me and Winston Wright, me and Violin. I mean, she's Violin now, I got it. Violin there, yeah. And Tyrone used to watch me at school because me and Tyrone down there and Paragons, the Jamaicans, you know what I go KC.
Okay.
And we have a lunchtime concert with Jackie Matu.
So they are them bleed purple. Is that them say?
Yeah, man, I'm 40 to it. I'm 40. But then, yes, man. Hey, we win 1 year, we win everything in that school, boy, the man. Every sport we win, including shooting, which me was one of the ones.
Okay, that I know Casey school spirit is on the next level. So people talk about Duke Reed and him firearm. Do you ever see him use madness and intimidate people or
me and Duke we become brethren to know. Music the car I used to sell car parts as part of my portfolio. And you know, Jamaica into rally car and things. So I used to represent a company in England named Stadium. I would bet them send me the flares to the wheel and all the rally outfit and put it on my company car, and a company car I drive with them. You understand me? And I'm gonna drive up like to the car out of place, like out of place here. I'm gonna drive up there. I'm gonna step to the water the car place. Come look at where you are, man. And you look for my dashboard in the bar. It's like I'm playing all kind of meat and Ras in the bar. You understand me? So when Duke to my car, Duke say, what? Just see what you read by a blood, like GQ upon that Duke say, I do. Come here. Man drive him GQ upon that. Come go with that with the man drive with him in the man. And hey, Duke said, hey Joe, you have a fire gun? So I mean my man. Oh, we get invited. Our 2 school boys get invited to shoot for Jamaica. I come away with games, you know. It was me and I love in there. You know, I love in the rapper, right?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
drama.
Wild Gilbert, see him loving there.
Gilmore. Yeah, me I love her. And we
Yeah.
are love some a group them. Me I love in there. Me some a group there the college singers at KC, right? Because of Frankie Campbell and Mikey Campbell. Frankie Campbell from before all of that. It was Stevie Golden who played guitar. Jimmy
Okay, legendary, next legendary.
them days the boss that the KC choir producer Holy Papa, you know. I
Wow.
mean the Jamaicans come out of that, you know, with Thomas Kwan.
So you were a trained marksman. You used to fire a gun as a youth.
Yeah,
And then
all in the boss in that cadet, you know.
so okay. So then Duke really say ask if you could fire a gun. Take us from there.
Yeah, it was drawn him. Me say, yeah, man, draw that a police special authority as a police stay away. Me say, what? He said, police stay away, man. So, man, me say, the gun from me, man. It's a come with me. When we go out there, the car, Daddy, you right, in the back seat, and next one, and me, I do it at the front, and do take off. Boss, we go downtown, in the art, and downtown for easy, and him stop in front of the bank, and fly him chong. Boss, and the man fly him chong, he just some soda box full of money in the cash in the bar. I mean, the mean that the act, not gonna get to that chong full of cash. So now, they go down my way and I say, what? I outside the bank. Do me that deposit the money at the bank. But I tell you, that was a hell of an experience. You hear me?
Wow, legendary, and then you buck up with the legendary U-Roy. You're just saying these names like them normal, but these are all people who are legendary in the culture. So really honored to get to hear this firsthand from the eyes. So
I believe that you one day, we do a tune with you, you know. It's named DJ's Choice.
say it again.
DJ's Choice.
DJ's Choice.
I did an instrumental tune with you with named DJ's Choice.
Okay.
You'll be here. The only time we really hear that tune, it took me over to the bar and he played the Duke back. I said, listen to that tune there. I was like, he said, yeah, but I heard tune that, man. And that was it, man. Yeah, man. No fish to me like.
Are you credited on any of those recordings?
Man, the man use all stars. The one was again is like when you got a scratch, you're upset. Listen, scratch out my body, come look for me, you know. See? In order to smile in Jamaica. Smile in Jamaica, yo.
Yes.
Bob, all right. Well, I'll be the second version, you know, when Bob starts scat and thing.
Yes.
Yeah, guy, if there are version, but if you want to like the version and go scratch and start draft me, could do it over with them, you know?
Okay.
Look for me. I will re-record it. And me and Carlton and Fallon used to play together in a band before we realized it.
Hold on, stick a pin. Before we get to the Bob Marley part, were you Rastafari at this time or?
No.
Okay, so you still
Was that a process?
okay. So
It's
you
tell Rasta come to me.
so hold on. You because I want to take it from you're a young alcohol salesman now. You build a relationship with Duke Reed. You're establishing yourself as a producer. Take us now into the journey. What makes the eye cleave to Rastafari?
I'm gonna show you what. It's after believe mutual brokers, I was recruited to go work with Life of Jamaica, selling insurance, life insurance. And then National Life of Canada came at me too. And I ended up going with them. Now, as a life insurance, a license award winning life insurance salesman, me and Eddie Saga used to ride an elevator at the crowd of Mina. You see? And Eddie, the next floor about me, I'm in a national life building the stay. And me and my office up there too. Put me on the floor all night. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I told them I move it. See? So we become corporate. My clients are doctors and lawyers and policemen and business owners and things. See? Now, I was doing well in a Babylon. Yes, I was doing well. But music, I never left music. So I was having in touch with the community, the cultural community, services I play all the time. Now in 1974, we toured New York. At that time, by that time, I played with a whole bunch of people. But in 74, I was playing with Bart Gardner.
Okay, Boris Gardner, legendary again.
Yeah, man, me and Barry, I'm because the same, but I just, about a year ago, I find out that Barry is in because
Okay, wow.
but me and him tied from years. So I would play with Barry from 74 to 77. And during 76, we play a bunch of hit scratch. That's how me and Scratch got tied.
Okay.
And another really is that too.
Yeah, Lee Scratch Perry, legendary again. Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's all during 76. But man, you see, my life got through them different changes. Let me show you. You asked me how we come to Rasta, right? Well,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
for 75, I went on tour with Boris to Canada. It was supposed to be a weekend. I would come back, right? It took 3 months.
Wow.
Because every time I play, I think man, what I come. So the tour supposed to last 3 months.
So you keep on getting booked. You play one venue, and this is why it's so important for people in the music business. You give your best anytime because you don't know who's in the audience. Because you see the Virgin say the tour was booked for one time, but they keep on getting booked. Continue.
So the tour last 3 months instead of 3 days. So when I come back now to Jamaica, my boss said to me, my unit manager said, Joe, you have to make up your mind, why you going to go to music full time, I go and be an insurance rep. And I really think about it because my first child was born that December. Because we came back in December, just before Christmas. And my daughter born Boxing Day, 26th of December. And I said to myself, well, you don't want to give up music. You understand me? I mean, I really, so I had to give up the insurance business. So I tell the brother, look, we can't do this anymore, So we quit the insurance job, right? I decided to do music full time again. So that's where we end up with Lee Perry and with Barris. We end up being President Ban Holiday Inn and President Ban Playboy Club. We live a Playboy Club. We live life like that. Well, during that year, a whole heap of politics got on. You know, 'cause the whole war was a full. You remember Michael Manley and so we did do the Michael Man the political tour and thing and you know so Madam Man said reason serious politics rather than just let us talk about y'all and them thing, you know what I'm saying? Because by that time me married and divorced. No, boy, you don't know something see about me. I know. You know, when we look into the political realities and the value system and the philosophy of Rastafari. It's my first Rastaman on the 4 year from about 4. And we stayed in touch. I don't know if you know a man, Brother Tom, you know Brother Tom, Rasta. Them
No.
they, you see when you go out of Bob statue, it's all that stonework.
Yes.
Time do that. It's when you go to hell, it's all them stonework of it, so
Yeah.
I feel work that.
Okay.
When we first meet Brother Tom, my young man, and my grandfather, I picked mango. And my grandfather used to sell at Kingston. He must have the best black mango.
Hmm.
Because never him invent that, but him had a thing in design where when he pick the black mango at the top of ground, it drop in as a bag, caucus bag. So it's a 4:30 morning when you look out of my gate. I think that they was the black mango out there waiting for that mango. They have few mango them the blues man. You know? So when by that time I thought about why visit that's no matter what time this is about you know it's salt, you know. No matter who's under it say, young man, when you sweat you lose salt. You have to eat salt. So I'm from there, so it can't tell me this. I said, you know, you sugar island. So what you have to eat sugar, man? Because you get iron from the molasses in the sugar. So they made a sort of conversation, they come up with party, you know, get? So when we meet Brother Tom and Brother Tom, see me, man, Brother Tom, let's do it. We do it like a ton Rasta, you know, we didn't do it. But by this time now, all we transition from it is that in 1977, we decided to leave the music, bass got band, leave the music business. Not leave the music business, but I couldn't stay with the band thing no more. I want that steady job in the music industry. I'm gonna get an offer to be the musical director to Kids for Cabaret Holiday Inn, which is a good paying job,
Yes.
hotel suite, and about a 1 year one, and about a sweet boy life as a musician. With a
Okay.
nice
Okay.
t-shirt front, you know that.
So and you had a child. You wanted to be stable at this time, so
Yeah,
you could provide for your youth at this time.
right.
So
So,
the loose, just plain bands wasn't going to work for the eye.
right. So what I ended up doing is, I mean, when time was, see, you know, when I'm 21, but it's a before I get married, man. I'm 21. I'm married to my 19-year-old wife was a bright secretary for the managing director at Shell Corporation. And a dollar times soon. house me have to lease my, I think it was having, about so that 20 years,
Okay. At you're 21, so you make money.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, it's when we first got Newton Brokers, them after my salary have 2% commission, see, from the sales. It's in the first month, I mean, come in and it's in the sales, them reduce me to 1%. Because guess what? It's true, me I play music as a musician, me never afraid to go trench town and all them get to there, And when them Chinaman see me come, them say, nah, Mr. Cooper, like my wife says, yes, man, like I can't yes, man. Don't want it, don't want that. Everybody say, me look right either. You know? So that's all true. Me could have go in and get to the man talk to the man and man see. Because New Lincoln Road, me grow up. You dig it? Right by the border. And when me are coming, my auntie that was, it's when me grew up on New Lincoln Road. You had a dance hall at Tool New Lincoln Road, a famous dance hall. And church down the road, my auntie had a prep school children. And our minister government came to that school. So it's a historic road. You dig it? That's how
Yeah.
we
Was your family middle class, working class, or what would you classify your upbringing?
middle to upper middle.
Okay.
My father started as a dispenser, a pharmacist, and
Okay.
became Secretary of Health in the government system. And my mother, Marcus Garvey's son, Dr. Garvey, is a world famous chest surgeon.
Yes.
My mother ended up being him right hand nurse in that surgery.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big
well,
up Dr. Garvey. We're working on getting Dr. Garvey on this platform too. So big up Dr. Garvey.
yes, I don't know if he's really come to me, man. I don't know if he's free. You dig it?
I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I'm seeing. So what made you gravitate to Rastafari? You have all of this money. You have the woman them, and you're a family man, so we're gonna get into the family life. Because even though you live a wild life as a young man, you pulled it around and such a great family man. We're gonna talk about that too when we get there. But what made the eye leave this Babylon world for something like Rastafari?
Because even with the money, the spirit never happy. Because when we look for Rastafari philosophy, the positivity of it, that's what me aspire to. You understand me? And what ended up happening, as we say, when we got to, I went to holiday in as music director, right? And the job lasted about 3 months before. At the time, there was a big political turmoil. Bob gets shot at in the whole 9 yards. Cause the night Bob gets shot, I was at night way down to Bob yard in the bar. I stopped on fast food place. And while I was there, the girl, the man go meet on Bob yard. Drive up and said, "Chuck, guess what? Let me just shoot Bob." I said, "What?" I would have been in the freaking room.
Wow. So you said that easy. So you were on your way to visit Bob Marley the night he got shot.
Yeah. I stopped to get some food. And the girl and boy I was supposed to meet there. Then to my car and stop on the car so I tell me the end of the Bob.
Wow.
You know?
So that time you were still searching Rastafari, or you were Rastafari already? You were working at the Holiday Inn, or when you were working with Bob, you were already Rastafari at that time?
No, I was working with Barris. Them days when I worked with Barris guy and happening.
Okay.
But was Rasta yet. When we finally decided is my tell you story. When I went to Holiday Inn, I met Fabian Miranda. She was the manager of the Holiday Inn troop, the Orchard troop, foot. true. And what ended up happening was me and X Sweden, I don't know if you know X Sweden, an ex legendary guitarist. Well, X and me and Kirk Salmon, who was a dancer with a group named the Fabulous Flames in Jamaica, who they get big and come out of Canada. Because we know of them from the child. Line Up, and there was one of them.
Okay.
And that's how Line did first get big. See? Because, why you don't know what she said up here? Hey, you know, sir, in 1968, we write a Christmas carol, right? For Mechanics. Let me tell that story. So you get the idea. One day, I was telling you about the Catholic singers, right? And we'll write a Christmas carol and we'll rehearse it and Doug sneak into was at the pipe organ, right? And Doug sneak in at the back of the church. Doug's the headmaster. And me and Lola and Mikey Campbell and Frankie Campbell from where we do 5 C's in and whatever. And we'll rehearse the song. And Doug's sit quiet. We don't hear Doug's even. He says, you pack up again, if you leave here. We had a clap with the blood, the busted. Doug's from Dogman and Doug said, Joe Cooper, you are going to take choir practice. And I want you to perform this song when we have the Christmas concert. That's how we get off. So, in the middle of the concert now, we used to walk down to the front and in the front and we perform with bongo drums and guitar. See, we're going to play guitar, Frankie, and we sing the Christmas carol. And the newspaper Gleaner pick it up and say, boy, that is Jamaica's first original Christmas carol. So we end up going on our JBC TV and perform it in the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. But somehow we just never get a chance to record it because you know, Brian singers they want to record it, but we never get a chance to record it because them days they charge money, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
So we never really end up recording it. But we stayed in touch, you know what I mean, as brethren and brethren. So fast forward now to me and Kirk Salmon and exercise say, well, we're going to follow through some original stuff. And we said, during the day, we used to jam at holiday. We were at holiday. We had, them would have come in and we work on some tune and Fabian decided to come work with me. Now, the thing is, Fabian had a big hit she had done with Jack Ruby, named Prophecy.
Okay.
And Prophecy get banned by the government of Jamaica, you know what?
They banned the song Prophecy.
They banned the song Prophecy. Marcus Garvey prophesied, they banned it. And it going and blow up the England. A man tell me, you can't go, no Rasta man dance and that don't play it. See? Yeah. So, when Holiday closed on and I came back to Kingston now to live. We said, me got back with, we used to still come in town on the week some days, when we did have a recording spot still. So we come in back now, we decided, well, we're going to put together a band, you know, and we're going to do a show and we check scratch and say, yeah man, I can come rehearse. So we put together a band with Horsemouth, with me Horsemouth, what is we play
another legend.
Yeah, man. I've seen about 4 different bands, trust me. So we drive the Horsemouth and Ernest Wilson, trying to carry doing and play a bass. I'm pure legend metal about to start. Yeah, man. And Immerse, you know, Cedric Immerse for hand.
Okay.
Yeah, man, so when we started sometimes scratch as the man scratch the man of a theater, we need words of our show. May 11, 1977, famous show, man. So I said, come in, man. So we was going to shoot about 2 o'clock in the morning. When we start words, scratch, I said, hold up a second, I'm going to run some tape. Yeah. I said, we get the, my tune for my second CD. I said, we get it. And I tape we use and we just overdub some other synthesizer stuff on it, you know. Yeah, man, scratch. Like I'm a virgin, man. Them days, I feel away. So that's how we get that tape there. Scratch.
Hold on 1 second here. We have Como the Conqueror. He said that Jamaican Festival winners with Franklin Harrison on bass, Boogie Barnes on guitar, Marty Butler on keyboard. Thanks to Frankie played bass with the Wildcats band. Then
That was my band.
Soul Aggregation. This look like a historian, music historian.
Yeah, but and my band Frankie played what? And my band the Wildcats band, you know.
Hold on, is this your son here?
Eh?
This is your son here? Come on.
Chris, yeah.
Yes, okay. That's real nice. Big up yourself. I said, who knows so much about the history? Big up yourself, King. Big up yourself.
Yeah, when the first time we work with the Kings, man, we put together about the Wildcats band.
Yes, yes. So you say you had this band with Horsemouth, and that I guess the vibes was a Rastafari vibes. That's what helped you to start gravitate to Rastafari.
Let's see more as I will show that. Although my work with maybe I wear 3 pieces of work every year about.
Yes.
See, I remember GTO band that we buy from Urban Kelly. You know the band that sees now and a statue for Australia, Urban Kelly. See what's Jamaica. When Urban Kelly and music work at the same place and that's not live. Urban Kelly said, me and Larry Darcy have office and Urban Kelly office for Arab. The doing a cigarette, I've been told me cigarette, okay. And then me and Herb died. So Herb have a DJ band, we buy that too. So we have a sports car and a DJ band tag, and that's 20-year-old youth.
Okay.
So, I them like that. But what I'm going to say, all right, I think for me is 1977, when we do the show 11. We get a deal, I got a deal with some friend. No, me and ex and her was decided to go to California to live and play music. But Fabian called me actually hook up. She and Bob did that at first, right? And everybody was shocked at this bad dude end up. What am I doing? Oh man, up with Bob girl. that was his thing, Bob Magwan. Alright. Because she was a playboy about it. Yeah. The first time we see her boss, we see her Bob at 30 look at my dad. Me and the married my birthday, we had to, Lord Cloud, what you doing that funky? Okay. See man have on silk slip and cowboy boots. And I said, alright, cool. So, you know, then she ended up, I worked together and she has the manager at the troop and we had musical director and them band I tune and so me fight for them put the tune in the show. So that we had the show was in the hotel, you know. And so when the hotel shut down and me moved to Kingston, back to Kingston, she decided that she was gonna move to Kingston. And she and you know the show Miami Vice.
Yes.
Where they started the black side him girl. The dad Jamaica too. It's a long story. Let me show you something, man. There's a bunch of women, American sisters, who came down during that period. You know what I mean? One was Jimmy said, they have Immerse. don't know if you know Robert and Jimmy Beard.
I've heard the name.
I was Robert and that time.
These were American beauty queens that were coming to
Yeah.
Jamaica because of the vibes.
Right.
Was it the Rastafari vibes why they were coming to Jamaica at that time, or what was it? Or just the music in general?
It was a vibe thing. I'm gonna tell you why. Rastaman represent free man. You understand me? And I free. You think? And as king man them. In the animalistic world, you have some I know already tell you have some alpha to the man them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we attract a certain kind of woman and we attract beautiful women, man. Cause Bob at the time they would see the brain say, Mr. World. That's all Ziggy and all of them just never baby and we have said, Bob. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was the 70s bars and things about, you know what I mean? Yeah, so what ended up happening is we do the show, May 11th, we do the show, and see about I have some friends coming from Montreal and come on the show. And third world let the show in a service. No, there was no third world then, it was in a service. I think. Probably. I know everybody come on the show and the show nice, soft, have a nice stuff, you know? And feel bad for them to
Who was the vocalist? Who was the vocalist for that band?
That band, feel band sing, X sing, the whole band, you know, it was like a thing like that, you know?
And were you singing? Were you doing covers? You were doing cover songs or original music?
Original, man. We don't cover that.
Okay. and it was conscious music like prophecy or love song.
Progressive music, man. You see, as we say, I'm in my man going into Rastafari because of the political philosophy. Is my say Africa unite. Right, but you see, when I was a little boy, my grandfather introduced me to Marcus Garvey, you know. He was the first man to tell me about Marcus Garvey, and he was a white Englishman, which me never know till when me realized my grandfather was married to a maroon princess. My father, mother was a maroon princess. So my grandfather, him and my mother father worked in Panama, the Panama Canal.
Okay.
And my mother father ended up having a newspaper and a hotel in Panama. But of course, we can't talk to about that, that's Spanish.
Okay.
And my cousin now, Cuba, we can't talk to Spanish.
Spanish side of the family.
Yeah, guys, when we smile, we smile about we get big and make me kind of the French one and Spanish.
So this show, you're saying that this show went off well and that sparked the Rastafari in the heights?
No, man. That Rastafari did come.
It did not come.
Between 76 are coming right because, as I say, man, like, my paper and tune, no. My paper hit tune for the Congo, Ras Marcus, Ras Michael, meditations, you name it. I mean, in the 70s, look for Swatch production, a pure hit record in the bars, and a pure Rasta man.
Give some of the hits that you played on.
Oh Lord, yes. Yeah. Police and thief in the city. Remember that?
Police and thief in the city.
It's a Judah Mervin.
Yes.
It was Judah Mervin when my little boy, you know. I put that to him, you know. Judah Mervin's father was a chauffeur for the banana company manager, you know. But that was 2 hours away from my house. Because my father was the hospital manager at the time. to put her to hospital.
So you play on that song, Police and Thief. What other songs?
Love true, but Congos, row fisherman, row. Remember that?
Yes, oh fisherman, row.
Yeah.
Oh, much hungry belly picnic they are road. Yes.
See?
Tune, big tune, big tune.
So much I am, sir. So no for them.
Big tune. I'm not going to put you on the spot because I know it's too much to name. So you're playing with all of these legendary Rastafari bands. The culture is there. People are born them chalice a studio.
Yeah,
Clear
man.
reasoning are gone.
No reason, no reason.
But when does it take into your heart now? You say you love the positivity. What year did you say, okay, I might try this now?
In a 70 transitioning, listen, in 1976, when we start, we are red, green, and gold. Anything red, green, and gold, we was going to do on Rasta, you know, because people saw us smoke weed, and we on Rasta, you know. And guys, them know me as a three-piece suit guy where Mr. Design my own suit and design suit guy, Michael Manley and me and the suit guy, Taylor. I don't go three, I'm going three away not to make the same suit class. And them that come from to Rasta, man. See? So when me leave Jamaica, me never dread. Never leave Jamaica.
Okay.
You see, when we leave Jamaica,
What year was that when you left Jamaica?
1977. What happened is after the show of May 11, 1977, Fabian friend them, she had some rich friend them. She had a friend them, Ariane, right? Ariane's father did own Montreal Gazette, one of the biggest newspaper them in Canada.
Okay.
And they would just sell it to them cash rich. You understand me? No. She decided that she was going to start a record label because at the time the political tension was between Montreal and Toronto, the English versus the French speaking. It was a big thing and one between them. So Favor did write a tune named Destiny, which was again airplane Jamaica too, and the government there. So I don't know about it too. So we did it and them love it. And she said, why don't I get the record in French? So me produced, and I believe it's probably the first French speaking song, reggae song ever done in Jamaica. I think it's me do it.
Okay.
Because they translated Fabian English lyrics into French for La Destinée. And me get Benbow. Okay. It was Hasbro was supposed to play those ways. But I don't remember why Hasbro never go up on tour. So, but anyhow, everybody except what is Joe name? Oh Lord, I can't believe my name. But I legend another legend drummer. Yeah, instead of hard to play for that tune. And then we shipped the tune to Montreal, and the next thing we know, we moved the band to Montreal. But just me and Fabian went up there.
Mm-hmm.
No. X and Kirk was supposed to come too. With trying to play bass and the next drummer. But what ended up happening is that X did have some drug charge and deported him from Canada, we never know.
Oh, okay. So he couldn't go forward.
So when him and Kirk cover airport now at Toronto, instead of coming Montreal, they came in at Toronto. And immigrated and was on bomb and flash. X come out him dread in her soul And they said, hold up, you know that man, you going back on the next plane back to Jamaica. Third, you going to jail because you owe $110 worth of ticket.
Wow.
So the next first thing I have to do is have to left Montreal, come on last class, Toronto, come be a lecturer. But it's a whole long story, trust me. Anyhow, it ended up that I'm putting in a band.
You okay? Everything.
Yeah. So we put together a band with Carl Harvey, which you know what who was playing with us, the top guitarist band, famous. Um and we were rehearsing in Montreal in a studio. But they were ready for work now. We had work permit issues, so we had to come back to New York, come back to New York. Oh, long stood. Well, three now. You know, we end up getting a deal for open for Grateful Dead and tour.
Okay, big opportunity.
Yeah. It's a long, oh, we get this over, it's a long, you know, oh, it's not the guy who has been extra away. But immigration issues came up. And I hope our yard man come play and next thing you know, with no visa for work kind of one bunch of shit like that. You know, so we got caught up in the middle like that. And I said, nah, I left Canada, go over America. I mess up my visa. If they're coming up here, then that's what the whole thing get messed up. At the time, my business partner was Landgreen Neville. You know, Landgreen from Bonanza.
Okay.
The series.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard of Bonanza, but I don't know the brethren.
All right. Well,
But you notice there are big names you call when you give your history. I notice on the little names then
nowhere.
you're operating, and that's what it makes it so fascinating that you embrace Rastafari because you were already in the upper middle class, upper part of the society, and I know that when you embrace Rastafari, you must get some backlash.
What do you mean, man? The man what joke about smoke with that man. I mean, the man I sell orange in a bag. And the Mercedes Benz tinted with that show on the car. I'm gonna go up there and open the window and say, I'm gonna walk this bomb back there. What happened? I have orange. And what happened, Joe? And we don't sell out $5 orange we tell them right so. Yeah, guys, see, that's right, free from other people expectation.
Okay.
And when they project you, like, well, you can only be this, cannot. No, Mr. Fuck that. Be on with me. And that's what we love about Rasta. Rasta free eye to be high.
Aye.
You understand me? Because I grew up in such a unique way to my life. Look, when I left England, you dig it? We go to Paris. We go every friggin' museum you can go. Cause my father was a student. My father can't go every museum. He say, hey, the day, you better write an essay telling you what you saw and what it meant. And that's how we grew up, you know, with my father in the world. My father never played. I say, my father really wanted to be a doctor, but in his time, trim black, he would get a break as a doctor. So he became the top pharmacist in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, understand me? Listen, when we go to England with my father, see, it's a whole year off. Jamaica never existed as a country yet, you know. We're at around 1960. See? As an employee of the British government, I'm British passport which I'm a first. See?
Yeah.
No. My father was forced to take his leave. It accumulated a whole year of leave with pay the bills. And them say, you have to take it to going, man. And move around in Calgary, Tower of London, and the right history, and in Calgary, Buckingham Palace, and everything. Then we go to Paris, and we go to Eiffel. Yes, and the Eiffel Tower, and the Palace, and so then we
So,
you know,
so they got to travel as a youth and see the world.
5 days we spend Thanksgiving by shipping a bath and sick every day, but still, you know, I go. So we get my eyes open big, but when we come out, I'm go, father can go, top all the famous building them, we go on the top of the balconies and you understand? So by the time we come back Jamaica, I got trained in the video, but I learn about, but when I Jamaica, I don't know about racism. I was a middle class youth, I live my life. And when we grow up, most of the time, the ghetto was, you see, when there were police roadblock, they right in front of my gate. Trenchtown, go down the road from me. Go down 2 blocks and Trenchtown. I'm coming, I say, good night, officer. I turn right by my Rasta. Is the next door, never find gun in the pot. And then made it. See? So, me not grow far from the ghetto man. Plus, in a music business, you don't know already how most the ghetto running. Back in the days, me and analyst as long I work on tune from piano, a coffee trader shop, a Spanish song road. You know what I mean? I know so we start a play music with them man there. You know?
And
Why?
you said you were in a band with Barris Hammond and
Yeah, Zappo. A band named Zappo with David Madden, Glenda Costa, me up on keyboard, Mikey Williams from bass. We did end up playing the Jamaica Independence competition 1 year.
wow. So let me call some names and you tell me if you know them. Well, before I do that, what year did you start growing your locks?
The last 1978.
1978, the year after I was born. So
Is it 1977 what to me?
yeah.
We not Canada. We never do them time, you know. Or we not do Canada. Why do me so strong on a reason with myself? I say, no, understand me. I remember in them dread. I work in the community. You know what I'm saying? Why am I not dread? Because I'm not me here, you know. I'm just to myself, why don't she that dread, man? At the time, you know, some of you that, but I like to hear somebody dead, man, somebody tap your pussy. So I say, no, Joe, I can't joke with that. As a bad, you have idiot. As a dread, you have idiot. So choose what you want. And for you to choose. So me no other youth, me never like, fuck me here. Because me have sensitive scalp. You know what I'm saying? I hear that. Right?
Yeah.
When you touch it, you feel it. So as a little boy, so me always want to grow me here. So I say, what hold me back? I will read monks myself, they say, fuck this. Me not a problem against Rasta. I did dread me that kind of, you know, the stereotype. Me never want to get stereotype and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we don't say, why, you know, as a free street, I'm going to be who I am. I said, I come back to Jamaica and the man them spirit dread bad. Blood trying to with me. What? Hey, boy, you don't fuck with that man. I see that though. Yeah. And I also find them time with us, man, live my life free as I. You know what I mean? And that me enjoy about Rastaman, the freedom to be I.
Freedom. You said that several times. Free up the I to be the I self.
Yes, I.
What a mighty strength. So as a Rastafari now, did you move forward to Jamaica or you still were in Canada, back and forth?
Well, me already did the back and forth thing too tough. When we moved back to Jamaica, remember, we never have no job, you know. When we moved back to Jamaica, but and the man them see me and say, why, you a Rasta no one? Me not look the work, you know. Because, first of all, me had a boat that me did buy, a speedboat, when we did holiday. My cousin, him was a professional fisherman, you know. So I left my boat for the North Coast. I'm going to check my cousin and him say, all right, you may bring the boat to Hezza Beach to me. Them time the Hezza Beach, a country beach, a fisherman beach, and right now.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, cool. I mean, me ship my boat, him put my boat for when I'm van them. And he move the boat by Hezza Beach away from Mobile, Matica Bay, you know. And bring the boat to a man like Hezza Beach. I'm going to the government and I get my fisherman license and my 10 foot square flat Hezza Beach and to get my engine and I stood up the crew. So we used to go out to sea, you know, them guys the few and they with me. And I look at that they with me, we call it laser, we call it black train. Black train. And few and they with me and we have a 11-man crew, you know. We go out the deep reef, go shoot fish, but I spear fish about.
Okay.
We go out there the deep and shoot fish. You see when we first got to go shoot fish, but now one fancy blood clad spear gun, you know, we have big fucking spear, but Ras Joe Cooper. You ever go swim up next to the fish and shoot it with that, you know? Them say, boss, you have to have a scuba wear if you use them kind of gun, man. You have to have a flyer with spear. So now, the man them show me the back of where you up the truck or car back in them days, you know, the long wire spring in it. You have to cut that and shape it and things. So I have about 8 of them bomb, you know, when I swim, you know.
Okay.
Flyer with spear, because if you shoot that fish bar and you miss that gun, you know, I get that gun at the because some place where I swim in the bars, but there's he said, as me anchor the boat, as first fish catch me, you know, what the guy is, you know. Because man try to find the biggest fish.
Okay.
You dig it?
So the item ever buck up any sharks or anything out there?
That's a man. Listen, man. But there's a mistake one day. Oh, this is my tell about the spear thing, right? Me I go out and I shoot snapper, I shoot fish with my spear, got a really big spear, right? Everything cool. So one day I see about a 25 to 30 pound barracuda. See? And we say, yes! He said, we fire the spear, by the time the spear we get to the fucking fish, the fish disappear, man. Literally, it moves so fast, man. It literally go poof and gone. This one will come out. No, we are down in piers. You know, because what you talk about, the big boy will come get me. So, yeah, that dive in piers. You know, I'm going to watch your back and you are telling man back time I think. But when we come back up, man say, "Took me, idiot. The barracuda turn for you in a trouble, you know. Can't big barracuda that.
So they will attack you.
Well, if they give a bad, if you were so, if a barracuda bite or something, if take out a you out there, like a square like this, out there, you know, as a cut to you know. Can't take from all the over, you know.
Wow.
Actually, you know, you say I'm serious barracuda, but you know them work. Yeah, man, when them bite you, man, you're in trouble style.
So
yeah.
you see, so what kind of shark you see out there?
All kind of shark, man. Every kind of shark you can think on it. Even hammerhead shark out there. But The shark is not really. Let me tell you how shark and them things get dangerous. You see, when we used to shoot fish, we used to put if you don't know better, you put the fish in a bag and have it around behind, right? And that's like bait to the fish. So what them do is them put the fish in a them swim trunk. But at the end of the thing that because the fish are bleed and it's attract bigger fish.
Yes.
Big enough to eat your ass. So, you swim back to the water and you throw your fish that you come back can and a man while you're fish that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna try and things like that. They come back beach now.
They have tiger shark out there.
Eh?
They have tiger sharks in Jamaica.
How can I shark, man? Why is it, man? Jamaica remember that tropical water.
Yeah. What's the biggest shark you ever see?
Oh, hey, they were shark. We forget what they used to call the shark. Called that grandpa and granddaddy. Man, you have a fucking shark. Hey, one day, we had a boat, see? And the shark so long. The head for one side of the boat, and for the next side of the tail long so. Okay. Yes, sir. We call him granddaddy. That's all I used to call him.
Wow.
Shark, man. So you need, man.
So you were making a living when you move forward from fishing, from being a fisherman.
Let me tell you how it goes. When you want a boat, when you come back in ashore, every man will go out with you after you have thrown a boat of fish, whether 3 fish or whatever. So by the time my boat land, I have a put my fish up if we heat and or for sale. See? So now go and call me. No one of the few man them for the beach drive a car. So my car was like taxi too, my car you go and see you get water, my car you go get food or store, run my car like a taxi. So when I make a living out of it, the car as a taxi. At the same time, I make a living out of fish and diving and shooting fish. Well, Hurricane Allen come. And when Hurricane Allen come, was not even the road left. Hey, the night Hurricane Allen missed Jamaica, but the mess of be so bad that it washed the beach road, At 35 engine me move off the beach at 99. And this is the new road I have to be at my car first trying to say, come after I drive between house. Because I had no road there for drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year was that? What year was Hurricane Allen?
1980, I think, or 1980.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to carry the engine and go up our house for the hill there, I was enter there.
So where was the eye living at this time when it just forwarded in from Canada?
Well, most of the the small side of my parents were and 2-bedroom, a bathroom, kitchen, So my year with space,
So you are comfortable.
Yeah, man.
So how long did it take the eye to build up yourself moving forward?
Well, what happened is that the Hurricane Allen come. The fishing business did get mashed up for a while. Because even the beach chain, can't go. So what ended up happening was we started selling orange. Because we have a piece of land. My father give me 5.7 acre of land in America. So my brother they have orange. In my passion fruit and them things and orange out there. So we used to go out Bagwag and buy orange to some Indian brethren when he's down road from me and then we put the orange, we put 13 orange in a dozen bag, And so when a man buy those and from in 30 naira, you get the extra, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So we used to put it in a wheelbarrow, back them up and put them in a put them in a wheelbarrow and drive out of the car in front of the supermarket. And me up and cross the street with the weed man where I sell weed. I sell my orange. So after a while, them start move from my side of the street. Me not sit down and all those wait for people buy the bag. I mean, up on the corner, yo, Rumpin, come here, man. In no time, me start buying them, me gonna reload and come again, you know. If I make good money for the corner, man. You know what I'm saying? I was making more money selling oranges at that corner than I was making as an insurance man when I was an insurance man.
Wow.
Can you believe that? Yeah, man, I make good money, but I move orange.
But they say that once you do sales, you know, you can do any business once you know sales. So you were able to take what you know from sales and translate it to a different industry.
Yeah.
So
The very supermarket that I was outside selling oranges, I used to sell them goods, you know, from bright and evening. I was the first man to sell them dark chain. You see, when we first started sales with them, supermarket never carry things like dark chain and dark color and them stuff there. Then I'm not to the phone. So me had to sell hardware to the supermarket man them. And then give me a little spot. I said to me I put the dark chain man, the dark color and the shamrock and the car and the little thing there. Them sell off and the man said, wait. Guys, whatever them understand, the people buy this stuff. Them no want when they made them leave the house to go shopping. If them need anything extra like shaman thing, they would have to leave the supermarket, catch the bus, and walk along the road to the hardware store
yes.
to get them thing there. You know what I mean? So me now talk the supermarket one of the China youth them. Cause me have a good relationship with the China youth them because they was in the car racing. And there was the band them, you know, Barry and Mighty Viking, there was all Chinese old band. Ingrid Chin and the Avengers, I played all of them.
Wow.
So me know what the Chinese people them know me from them people too, you know what I mean? So me had to in on me could have said, look, man, you know, carry so and so and I go. And then what me like when it sold so well, them start buying import style so we got it a better price.
Okay.
You dig it?
Then you see your sales knowledge. So the eye could never be poor because the knowledge that you have and the work ethic, you know, because I have a lot of young viewers, so I want them to understand when we have legends giving their history, you can see the work that the elder has put into all facets of his life. The time is flying, and we don't touch the topic. I want to get into the topic because we're gone to 9:30 already. We have half an hour leave. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. If you have any comments, big up Lion Pride, checking in, blessed Rasta family, bless up yourself, King. We are going deep tonight with the legend, Ras Joe Cooper. The I made a statement, we were reasoning, and the I made a statement that really, you know, sparked something within I, because you were talking about Bob Marley, your relationship with Bob Marley, and then you were talking about the power of the Rastafari music in Africa and how reggae, conscious reggae, was really going out and changing the world and impacting lives. And then all of a sudden now, this slack dancehall start come out of Jamaica and the focus changed. So I want to speak to, do you think that dancehall or the direction of dancehall was a deliberate plan to try to get out the Rastafari message and from the music?
Well, you see, you have to understand something. Politics was deep in the music industry. You understand me? It was Siaga and Barry and them, man. There was CSP man them, and there was producers. You understand me? No. What ended up happening is during the Cold War, Rastaman politics and philosophy of His Majesty was considered leftist. It was people oriented. And the whole conversation was like, boy, the rest against business and against what was that? It's fear, dumb, being fair with people, being just with people, being honest with people. You understand me? And that integrity the Rasta was bringing into the culture. When the youth have been going on, the youth them apply themselves on integrity now in a bars. That was hip. About, oh, my word. About, oh, why tell me my word? Like, that's enough. And that was what was coming.
Word sound power.
Word sound power. You know? And the culture was changing for the better. You dig it? But you had certain man, boy, the man in the you know, them caught up in the Cold War, US, Russia, kind of Cuba bullcrap scenario, you know. And at the time, Reagan was around America. So, what ended up happening is, if me, later on, me send me all my music to a record company, man, said, wow, Joe, everybody love the music, but we don't know how to market it. It's too positive. They say, what the fuck? And this is Irish records right there. We're going let's send it to, I'm going to send it to Virgin and see what Virgin thinks. It was the woman I sent to Virgin. Virgin, man, Joe, we love your music, but it's too positive. We don't know what to do with it. They say,
It's too positive, but they know how to market the negative music. But they don't know how to market. I want the people them understand what the elder is saying right now, you know, because he's saying that he's going to the record label with positive conscious music, and they're saying they love it, but they don't know what to do with it. It's too positive. Yet still they could find a way to market murder music and negative music, slackness music. So I just want the people them be conscious, but continue.
Well, is that gonna go? And that music has to go on. But if somebody shoot Baba, you don't shoot Baba for nothing. Come on. Bob dead, Peter touch dead. We work with it, you know, we work with Peter. What I tell what I sell orange from the corner, alright?
Yes, yes.
While I was selling orange on the corner, I found out that Dynamic Sound had just invested $4 million in a new studio, and they was looking for a studio engineer. Well, I had studied studio engineering in Canada, so they applied, coming over and everybody. So I ended up getting the job as chief engineer and studio manager for Dynamic Record when the new studio opened. So we ended up doing tours over Jimmy Cliff, everybody. And Peter wanted Dread and Alive. You know, when that album him last album,
Yes.
I wrote that album.
You engineered that album.
Yeah, I was assistant engineer on that album. I did that, yes.
One Together Alive, legendary.
Yeah, because Mikey Chung and Jeffrey Chung, we had played together in No Generation Band with Bob Douglas played bass, who knows play with Scatter Lights. So we have a history, you know.
So you know Peter Tosh.
Yeah, man.
Okay, what was he like?
They were stupid at us. You had a militant Rastaman Peter Tosh. I have the funny Peter Tosh when they get to know him. Yeah, it's so bad. I'm here. Why don't boys for them nearly kill me the blood clot on the CNN? You understand me? And then we see, yeah, man, cause Peter, one of my best friend, went to school together, make it work. So, in fact, my brethren, I managed Peter's son, Andrew.
Okay, give thanks,
Yeah,
for that connection.
yeah,
So,
but that dynamic, that's what we do. Peter album, and then when we leave dynamic, the music we would then Suda Walkman, Christian, they come on dynamic and wrote with me, with, some Yankee man, and so, but I'm like, are you working on music mode in studio? And me and Steven Stewart helped him put together Music Mountain Studio, which became the #1 studio in Jamaica. Carvado, man from Philadelphia, you know, artists like man from Temptations, all the man that come up from work, Third World, Jimmy Cliff, 2008, when I was at Music Mountain, and then people that I work with, you know,
the top bands in Jamaica at the time,
you know what I mean?
and top US bands too.
Yep.
So in terms of the dancehall now, what was your first impression when you saw the birth of reggae? You said reggae was born out of jazz. What was your impression when you saw the music shift once again to dancehall?
You see, I will tell you, when we first started recording, see, I was recording with man like Tom Cook and them on there. And it was like ska. And me I try bubble. But I joke about. Just give it cow man. Just cow. You know what I mean? Well, now trouble business. And so we give that to them, and then it progressed to here I'm going to tell them about a rhythm when you enough man talk about when name Papa Tap. You know about Papa Tap rhythm? Papa Tap rhythm was the rhythm we come before reggae.
So that was before Rocksteady.
Papa Tap and Rocksteady come in and look a mentor mix up in it.
Okay, you call it was Ska, then Mentor, then Rocksteady.
Mentor was first, man.
Okay, Mentor first, then Ska.
Mentor, then Calypso, and then Ska. We got, I used to call it Blue Beat before Ska. Because it was like New Orleans blues, but I play backwards. In Ska. See? And remember when we used to go out and scandalize world style as a you young man. Them days then the man that does that. You're a musician, you can't come in a bar. You're a musician, you can't come in a man that present. See? And we say, yeah man, I'm coming in you. And we go in and we listen to them bars. And the man that we have some wicked jazz with the man that having the Thomas Bukan well and that fans and the man there. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest honors I must say was me playing with the Scatterlight, the original Scatterlight. Because I feel exactly me to what was not available. I had died or something. Because I was in the music hall doing sound. And come to me and say, Joe Cooper, where do? I'm back up here. I'm going to go play with them Scatterlight first stage, man. So I will play with Swallow. When I was a trouble, I said, boy, I can't do it. Boy, I can't. So,
Where was that again? Where did you play with the original Scatterlights?
yeah, man, always done Scatterlight.
So where was that performance and what year?
I think it was about 1986, 87. I think it was 86.
And where was it?
I knew we had one Scatterlight.
New York. Okay, they were on tour.
Yeah, they was on tour, but them days they made the base in New York. So
Okay.
at the time I was playing with man Emperor Size Man as well, who used to back up Sugar Mine up on tour and I had a big show them at Brooklyn. And then we had a group named Adja, Antigua, Dominica, and Jamaica. There's another group man where we played Trick Original and we ended up opening on tour for Steel Pulse. Steel Pulse Earth Crisis store, we were the opening that.
Okay. And tell us about again the first time you heard dancehall. Where were you and what was your impression of this evolution of the music?
Well, we never have nothing against that first though, because we started running with Sugar Mine and New York and so it's my band worked for Yellow Man. And that was when everything started to go for me. Because Yellow Man come back and change that cap, right? And the cap over Yellow Man come on and say, Jesus Christ, I don't want slapping, I don't want culture. I don't know the crowd ball for, right? The crowd ball for what? You will slap this!
Wow.
And that was it, man.
So Yellow Man was one of the main people that was bringing in the slackness vibes.
Yeah, but no Yellow Man at this time, I got this, man.
Do you think there was a plan or there was a push to push people like Yellow Man ahead of the Rastafari culture artists?
Well, yeah. That's what the guy see I understand politics no man. Remember I said, you think the man get dead for nothing? Get shot for nothing? You know what I say? You have to understand some politics in the Cold War days was serious talking about. Hey, look, one night, I'm going to show you something. One night we play for Michael Manley and Montego Bay. See? I say, when I come back, the people them aisle the road in a style. So that when I come on the highway and I spin out of control, you know. And then kind of crazy shit they were doing, you know, in the name of Cold War politics, DLP versus PNP, you know, bullshit in the bad. Say yeah, I don't want a pipe without a boss come down, and when the end of the pipe, the promise back come out at the end of the pipe, I feel gonna come out in the pipe in there.
Wow.
And I think it's going on, you know, because there was worried that the Cuban Castro and Michael Manley was going to get together. And so that was the whole war. People, all business, one of them at Jamaica, man, them are run by Canada. Free and said, well, the government, all the communists, you know, socialists, around those. Yeah, and that was a one. That was the environment you was in.
Yes, there was a major exodus from Jamaica of the business
Yeah, man.
class to
Business class, business, what up?
South Florida, Canada, different places.
And then you had the apartheid war going on in South Africa and the anti-apartheid thing. And I mean, the rebellion in Europe now, that was fighting against Mugabe and them bandits. There was a thing Bob Marley tune. You understand me? And that was the massive hold up. Get up, stand up, fight for your right. And then even tell the government that to make a damn band, say band, and band, prophecy, Marcus Garvey, prophecy. That's how involved the music business was in the politics. You understand?
Ban music, they were banning music, banning certain messages.
Hey, need to be a expert. Right, Shirley used to come get my band, podcast, right? To back show at any side I had for that time. You know the part of the show, Bob Anybody, listen. Remember when the car darkens, get so charged that him split. And when he split him and face the man and I realized that the man him a play. Him a face. I'm a thing to the man and go there. Hey man, let me tell you something. The first time you ever get a weak hand, I tell you. Then play I suck a few land in there. With that suck a few land and play for right shoulder. See? And one elder dread the probably left hand side, see challenge. I want like a juby dread. Or I use a car young dread, the probably right hand side. With that challenge. And whatever compete, who can let have the most score. But the man of the time I could use to make keyboard to blood. Yeah, hey, listen. The night before my girl and I start going away, man, the girl said, Joe, how are you? It's a contact me, I'm never doing that.
Yes, you're up in the clouds.
That's close, dude.
Up in the clouds. So how did you become close with Bob Marley?
Well, listen, you're me and Baba now. Carlton and Family Man, I guitarist them Lloyd Willis. And me, we back up Nicky Thomas. There's a whole a big hit about the whole in bucket, right? At Sombrero Club. And then Nicky Thomas down to mash up England, really near the Hippie Boys. And at that stage, and Nicky Thomas to mash up England and him go England. So, but me and Family Man and Carter, we used to still do some recordings with Joe Gibbs, you know? So we know the man them like that. No, by the Vikings used to do enough show. We have a show there before it was Sunsplash. It's what it is, Splash now or something like that. But it had everybody on the show and it show about Sam Lamar and Paranoid and all over the show about, you know. So that's how my first hook up with Bob them through Rachel and him scene, you know. Them guys the Bob not Rasta man yet. But I soon I think can't do
So he was part of the Whalers that time, the young Whalers.
yeah, man, them kind of one girl last with them too. Oh, love, what's your name now?
So
But-
you
Yeah.
know that from early days.
But I already before Bob Dread, man, when Bob over wear suit like Temptations and them, man, like American artists. You know? So, people don't understand where that come from.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You have to understand something. It's the Black America don't understand the power of Black America. You see, when we come up, boss, when we go show we all about the movie. Yeah, that's what I love Black America. You know what I mean? That's about Temptation, James Brown, Mr. James Brown live at Jamaica, you know. And all on Monday. Yeah. So we appreciate what Black America was doing as we never realized what racism was in America. But my first experience of racism is when you live in Jamaica, man, especially in a certain middle class reality. See? Skin color, know anything about it. Let's be honest. Jamaica is a racist society because a British society. An education man does have. You understand me? How much education here? We go high school, we go college, you know. We are not job again. We're there in a society. You know, you understand?
It's a class system. It's a class system.
Right. You know? No. America is a next reality when you discover, say, just by the color of your skin, a man are discriminate against you. No, I found that out in England when I was 11 years. And they stole me in England.
Wow.
When I look at English boy, I walk. Let me tell you something. The first, when we got England, this is time, 1960, let me tell you. We see what them call an international home. It was like a motel for international travelers. And then we meet my first African, check that dude, When him smiling teeth white. I said, damn. We said to him, so he was going to Cambridge University. And my mother said, so, son, how many brothers do you have? It was a chit chat. The brother said 40. My mother said, say what? Yes, I have 40 brothers. So my mother said, hold on, you have 40 brothers? So what sister you have? He said, I don't know. So you don't know, I'm saying we don't call women. So my father said, what do I have 40 children? The brother said, oh, no. My father have 8 wives. And then something find out about African culture, right? There's somewhere.
Polygamy. Yes, it's a big topic right now, even with the family here. Big up Jesse Otto, who says, big up keeper of the door, the Chaz Match, one love from Miami, Florida. And make sure you tune in, Jesse, because I'll be in Florida February 3rd for the Reasoning and Roots event. Make sure you buy your tickets. We're coming to South Florida. Looking forward to that. So you knew Bob from he was a young man. Talk to us about what that was like in terms of building that relationship. When did you and Bob become brethren?
Well, I would say me and Bob was close brethren.
Okay.
I would say that. Because me and him brethren them. Him had brethren who like Kidosai and him, and me and him had the closer.
Okay.
Alright? I knew Bob. But me and Farmer and Carlton was more friend than me and Bob.
Then you and Bob. So you know him, but it's not like you're a brethren. But if him see you, him know say a Joe Cooper that.
Yeah, man. And besides, what end up happening is, as we tell about Fabian, right? When that Fabian hook up, it's like Bob come from Canada on tour in 79, right? And we spend the whole day with them on the tour bus and thing, Because, as I say, why Linda me teaching Morgan and Tyrone Downey and me do Casey and we don't enough session and thing before the realize. You know what I mean? So the realized band and me, they were good vibe. But if I found the man they want me come join the band, But we never had a plans. Put it that way.
In hindsight, this is a big one. Would you have joined the Wailers if you knew what you knew today? In them time, do you think you would have joined the Wailers?
Nah. My life has been full, man. Me not regretting that thing. Trust me. That's what I'm telling you. Talking to you is so much other little things in the mix that never interject, so you understand why I'm thinking of that.
This is just part one, because so we reach almost 2 hours already. Remember me tell you? We're 7 minutes away from the 2 hour mark. So that's why me tell you, say, don't pun the time, because we have to do this as a part one. Trust me. Because
we hook up with the item at DC. Them time we moved from New York, come to Baltimore, and as resident engineer at Kilimanjaro from the #1 club at DC them days.
Okay.
That's how me and Irish them move up back.
Okay. Because we interviewed Tony Carr, who talk about
The guy record shop is in front of Kilimanjaro, man.
Yeah, man. And we talked to Papa Wabe, who talk about Kilimanjaro. And I'm looking forward to reason with Sister Dira. You know, this is a serious issue of reggae music in this region, and the
Yes.
eyes of our legends. I come to the region late. You know, I came here in the mid '90s.
Oh, you missed the first time. When we first meet Dira, she and Earl China Smith was
Yeah,
there. You see, you see, Fairbairn and Return. Uh, he's have a whole bunch of system where out of that era there. You know what I'm saying? In Rastafari and the culture. You know what I mean?
wow.
We tour with all Judy Moat, man.
Yes, I saw that, and we didn't get a chance to touch all of your commendations, the certificates of excellence from Congress and the governor. You know what I mean? There's so much thing because when you left Jamaica, the legacy didn't end there. So it's almost like you just get started when you come to America and you have left a legacy. You have adult children now. One of your youths, them in the chat, big up yourself. Come out. But you have children, grandchildren. Your legacy is so massive. But talk to me before we seal up about the state of the music right now to what you see as a elder in the business, someone who saw reggae born, saw dancehall born. You know, what is your sound about the state of the music right now?
What did they say that music? It's when it was cultural and Rastaman music. The crowd come, they partied, they had a good time. Nobody now run from gunshot. Nobody now duck. None of that negativity. See? No. Dancehall come. And even Dennis. Can we used to mix Dennis live? Dennis Brown. We mix him live a couple times. Can we used to run all them 4 tracks, what I say. When the man said, gunshot salute, man. Up here, you go, yeah, star. A woman I run out of them freaking eye. It's ready for the dance floor. Up here, eye, you see, Woman run out of them shoes in the bar. The last big show me do at DC, me say me not do no more because was doing sound and lighting for the dance, for the reggae show. Then we ended up dancing show at DC, at the DC Civic Center. I don't know if you remember the DC Civic Center.
I think that might be before my time, but
All right. Well, it's a yard, man. Take that and fix it up in a bar, spend 30 grand and refurbish it and everything. And nice, I see the first night with the man of a show bar from New York, shower party and champion party. Champion party boy take a backlash champion and bust a boy and die. Gunshot and shit. And when the man of a leave the dance, 3 o'clock, 4 come on, them a fire, they go boom, 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 boom. And right across the street was the bus depot. And of course, the work and them and the bus driver, them for the city complain to the government that this a dancer, a gunshot, a go on over there. And them just shut it down. And that's what kill reggae bars, the behavior, the dancehall, gun business and the bad man business, and that kill reggae now. So now what you have happening is reggae has moved on to be a white culture. And that people now understand that most of the successful reggae band them know who still up here reggae as we know it. Conscious lyrics, positive vibes, and them things there. That's all right, man. You know what I mean? Because it's them whole on to the culture more than even because look for rap. When rap first started, they start off positive, because young man start rapping about a branch, And they, Tupac 6 dead, Biggie Small dead, pure gunshot, bad man is him. And that's what to rap. I guess still today, there's still the white system still make money off of rapping about it. Which if you notice, rap has become a culture in commercials and TV.
Yeah, man. It's the number one genre. Rap is the number one genre on the planet right now. It passed rock and roll.
All right. You ever hear Bob Marley, don't worry about that thing.
Yes.
Everything is going to be all right.
Yes.
I think I'm on the upon the record there, and that record play at least 6 times a day upon TV now, man. I'm
Wow.
back there. And yes, sir,
You were present in that session. That's a legendary song.
1976, man.
What was the vibes like in a session like that?
I scratch. That's what I say. You know, scratch the shot. Well, scratch what I need us to the start. You understand me? We learn a ton of things from scratching out. I work with scratching out. Which
And we didn't even touch that. We've reached the 2-hour mark, Ras Joe Cooper. The time we don't touch Lee Scratch Perry, we don't touch. There's so much legendary, but I have to honor the time of this legend and of our audience. Just give us some final words of wisdom for the young artists out there who are looking to enter into the business, Ras Tafari artists, how they can preserve the integrity. I hear what the guys say about the word, sound, and power, and the integrity of the music, and how we've lost it, and the Europeans now at the lead. But what are your final words for this part one?
you see, you have a purpose more than make a quick money. You dig it? And it's that the problem. The youth them sell them soul to the devil for the quick money.
Wow.
Now, if my granny youth them come in and start, I ask about certain man, and them don't know about them man, and them that Jamaica. It's a boss, you don't know about them man. Oh, them man, what we say, so we listen to. The youth that when them man tell me what them man listen to, up here criminal living right. And slackness them man that sing more than when you see how the music video, when I get a man and woman that have sex on the floor, and they say no. I don't that really bad. Me consider myself one of the origin is about reggae rhythm and the reggae culture as a man who grew up in it, I come as a musician, you know what I mean? Frontline musician.
Yeah,
So,
man.
so it really sad me think to a boss to say, and they said that. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something, man. Me, I live at 30 New Lincoln Road, and it's when 2 Lincoln Road at night time, when the bass come down on my yard, and the whole roof, music will go. Before I say, oh Lord. When they want to stop playing that music, and the whole thing would have vibrate on the roof by way up the road, But me as a youth, I say, yeah, they're giant, so it's like go, you know what I mean? But them they but it's badness take over bars, and like everything about this going and negative going on, Watch out. Cause from negative side, negative self-destruct, Is that thing with self-destruct,
Yeah, negative. Lion Pride is asking, does the Ras know Aya verse brother that reside in Canada? Or Aya V's brother that reside in Canada? Do I know I think you say? I'm wondering if he's talking about Ras Ibo. Do I know Ras Ibo?
From what, Terrell?
No, from Naya Bing Girls.
Canada?
Yes.
Probably,
Or Iville, Ras Iville.
Listen, man, we leave Canada. I'll tell you about left Canada. We left Canada in 1979, 1980.
1980, okay, so long time. So probably not King. But yeah, man, I know.
Maybe that Canada man like Ras and more than I am managing it.
Do you know Sister Masani
Mm-mm.
Montague?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But
But we give thanks. We give thanks. I know that you said that you knew Ibo Cooper. We just lost the great Ibo Cooper.
I know cat. Me know Turner before Turner was Turner, you know. Me know Turner and Turner was in a crowd, in a circle.
Okay.
Me played in a circle. Third World, we record Third World a Music Mountain. The first night Third World played as a band, I was there.
Give thanks. Give thanks. So you see the history family. This is legendary things that we're talking about here. We're honored by the presence of the elder. We have to record this history. The Lions have to tell their own story. I interrupted the eye. Any final sound for this part one? This is just part one. Yeah, I have to come forward because I told you the 2 hours are gonna blow off, and
It's
I'm not
right.
if you even touch whole heap of thing. What are your final words to the Rastafari family globally?
Stay positive. That is the key. And stay positive in a current disposition. I don't want we get up and caught up in some easy man, skizzy man, dog, man. While the real world I show it our philosophy and political positivity is where the world needs to be. You understand me? When we raise our children, so when children don't just value things, they value things like integrity. Like how you see right now, a pure negativity, I'm gonna lie to your face, I don't even care that I lie to you about. Like lying, okay. No! But you see, when you have a culture that's developed from commercial, where you know the man have a lie to you, but they accept it. Like, as we tell a man draw a mouse, a rat, and that become Mickey Mouse. You know what? Billions blood clot Mickey Mouse word was. Eh? Think about that. After a man draw up a mouse on a paper and it go to animation, and it go from animation to what Disney World man.
And that I'm gonna do a video on that because the first Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse just entered the public domain. So it's free to use for everybody.
Exactly.
These
And
things we want to talk about them. Lion Law is gonna return, family. Don't worry yourself. But yeah, man. But this is it's so important. The positivity. That's what I'm taking away from what the eye is saying. Rastafari need to embrace the positivity, and as you say, everything that the elders said right now is needed more than ever. The elders were not wrong about one thing. You know, they said ganja would be the healing of the nation, and we see ganja legalizing all over creation. The sick and the infirm are the ones who are fighting for the ganja. Not even Rastafari people, the cancer patient.
Oh,
You know, all of these things. We see ital food now become high demand.
no GMOs and
No GMO, environmentally friendly. All of these things that Rastafari has been saying from decades. Repatriation. We see the year of return in Ghana. We see a big, push right now to return to Africa. All of these things Rastafari have been saying from the earliest days. So there was nothing wrong with the liberty or the faith up to now. And I give thanks that we can talk to elders like yourself who live.
Because I don't want them to take up Rasta as a religion anymore.
No.
Rasta is a culture. It's more than a religion. Where does the religious beliefs and things. It's more than that. It's a culture, man. It's a way of looking at life. With a positive and truth. You know what I'm saying, man? And it's that me teach my children, them, I don't really get them in the dog, man. a certain kind of way, you know. We don't eat that. and,
And in part two, when we do part two, I want to talk about your family life because your wife is famous in her own right, acclaimed in her own right. You know, you have a beautiful family. You went from the playboy, the gallus, to a family man, you know what I mean, and really live the family life to the fullest. So I want to talk about that part too, because that's very important for Rastafari people because we don't have enough families. I'm on a mission right now to rebuild the Rastafari family. So part two, we're going to go into that part and more of your American part of your journey as well. So I just want to thank Guy on behalf of the Lion Pride, on behalf of the Lion Pride on Patreon. We want to thank the Eye for taking 2 hours out of your busy schedule as a legend to really talk to us and to share some of this history with us. We want to thank the Eye for all the contributions you have made to Jamaica, to popular culture in Jamaica, to reggae music, to artistry, to teaching generations of musicians and impacting some of the soundtrack to our lives. What's that there you're holding up there?
Don't forget, check out the music, Joe Cooper Project.
Yes, tell the people where they can plug into the Eye and how they can support the Eye works.
It's on, if you go to CD Baby or any of these streaming services, the Joe Cooper Project, this is the most recent one we put on.
Beautiful.
Frozen. See? And this is the one before it, A New Day. And then this one is introducing different, my son, Chris, and team songs after that hit. And this is the second album that we did. That's Healthy Beats right there behind me. See?
What's the name of that album?
Cool Vibes.
Cool Vibes. So Lion Pride, all of the people who are going to watch this coming in the coming days, make sure go to CD Baby, purchase the music, support the legends. Support the legends. I can't say it enough. Make the Rastafari Pan-African dollar circulate.
Yes, positivity.
Yeah, man. Positivity, we say. Give thanks for everything that the Eye do. The Eye also run a studio. So much strength that the Eye has given to the music and to the culture. And we're always joyful for City Eye. Shining that light and that example. And family, you can see why it's so important to have these platforms because this man doesn't do interview like that. You have to know them man, you have to really get them man, you have to do interviews. So you can see these are the kind of things that I love to bring on this platform is the interviews you're not expecting with the people who I know live this thing. Because we want to hear it directly. We don't want no second hand, no third hand. If we know Rastafari was there at the birth of the music, then I want to talk to the Ras that was there. Why? Because the time has come for the Lions to tell our own story. And this is the Lion voice. Rastafari, give thanks.
Yes, I show them a couple of days. We go with a citation and Congress and Elijah Cummings and all.
We're working on it, but I'm gonna put it in the clips. So watch when you see this on the replay and the clips. We're gonna put up all of those citation and accommodation because this is a heavy legend. Hit the community tab. We'll post some of them in the community tab so the item can see the pedigree. You know, high marks. Perfect.
Yeah, David Trent of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to Lion voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here, hear me now. Yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
Yo, this is Plaga Benz and time have come. The lion can tell them one story. This is the lion's voice. Stay tuned.
Well, lion voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion voice, got to show the people them the life. Lion voice. Yeah. Haile Selassie, living legend. Where they set thrones of judgment, thrones in the house of the great King David. Pray for the peace of the people. Well, just get this in your brain. And them got to fall like rain. Why are they falling? Let me explain. Well, them got you stung with them shackles and them chains. Well, just get this in your brain. And them got to fall like rain. Why are they falling? Let me explain. Hey, them got you stung in them shackles and them chains. Man, who go bust them big gun fake come that short boy brain? Who come bring them crack home down in the lane? Who designed the drugs the youths are pushing their veins? Well, tell me who a prophet of our people's bare pain? Ask them Babylon, them what is their aim? Why they treat the ghetto youths, them really should a shame. The lion from the tribe of Judah break our chain. That's why the wicked man them get in fire and a flames. Yeah, just get this in your brain. Well, front to us a son was born and a child was given.
I want to ask you a question. Have you got your book? Haile Selassie's Ethiopia Volume 1, The Rise of the Priest Warrior King. I've read the book in its entirety, and I must say it's very inspirational, very informative, and very historical, right?
Them call him Ras Tafari. When he was born, rain fall from sky. Them call him Ras Tafari. When he was grown in airplanes he fly. They call him Ras Tafari. The lion break the chain, weep not, don't cry. Them call him Ras Tafari. Read the Revelation chapter 5 verse 5. Then born near the city of Harar, the inspiration for Bob Marley's guitar. People crowd him like some big superstar. It no matter if England.